This video is brought to you by Oops, I Crapped My Pants, adult diapers. When you have a conference to attend and stuff is coming out your rear end, oops, I crapped my pants, adult diapers. Get your CosmicSkeptic edition today. Offer available for a limited time only, just like his veganism was. Well folks, it finally happened. It finally freaking happened. CosmicSkeptic, after his ridiculous and nonsensical community post in which he declared himself not a vegan anymore and of course explained nothing, he finally did the thing. He made his ex-vegan video, to call it to call it something, and of course in the video itself he continued to explain nothing at all. The guy obviously doesn't care about either his personal image. He certainly doesn't care about the animals at all. And I'm starting to think that he never did. And in this video, my video, I'm not going to repeat the things he said, I mean some of them, but I'm just going to give you my theory as to why he's no longer vegan, and my theory on was he ever a vegan in the first place? Let's find out. Here's the thing. In his community post, he said something about, not being convinced of the individual boycott approach to animal rights and veganism, meaning that he wasn't convinced that just one person, in this case him, going vegan and doing activism and stuff was effective. But that's kind of weird, because then in the video he doesn't say anything about this. In the video all he does is talk about some health issues, physical health issues, and then some mental health issues which he never elaborates on. And now on the physical aspect of the health issue, whatever, well, he did mention he has this condition called IBS, irritable bowel syndrome or something. I don't know, I don't know English. I mean, I do, but it's hard to say. Irritable, well, whatever. The thing is, but here's the thing, the weird part is he mentions several times during the video that the IBS wasn't caused by his vegan diet. So why the hell is he stopping? I mean, why is he resuming his animal consumption if the plant-based diet wasn't the issue for this, wasn't the catalyst of this health condition? And my theory, I have two theories as to why this guy stopped being a vegan. And here's my theories. On the health aspect, to me, this guy, he was suffering, right, from IBS. He's been suffering throughout his life, apparently. And the guy, he probably thought, hey, maybe this plant-based diet thing can be the cure to my illness, or maybe it could be like a treatment, or it could, alleviate the symptoms, or make them go away eventually. And here's the thing, when it didn't work out the way he wanted it, he just left it. He was just like, hey, if I'm still gonna have this IBS thing, at least I'm gonna continue eating what I actually like instead of this broccoli and kale and quinoa or whatever. I'm gonna have steak and primarily but not exclusively seafood, as he calls it. Another red flag, of course, because no vegan would refer to marine animals as seafood, but And my initial theory was that he wanted to further his platform. He wanted to grow his platform even more by presenting himself as more nuanced and unbiased and, just open-minded to any suggestion, idea, but now this is my new theory. He wanted to try a plant-based diet to see if it could cure his condition, and when it didn't, he left it. But now, if this is the case, why would he apparently become an animal rights activist himself? Because he did speeches, conferences, he was even invited to the vegan campout, which to me was kinda sus, because I was like, seriously, this guy? Like, who is he in the vegan movement to be like one of the participants in the vegan campout? Certainly there's other vegan activists who have done way more than him, and even though his friend, his BFF, Rationality Rules, would have you believe otherwise. Why was he then an animal rights activist and stuff? Well, here's the thing. You have to remember, he's a philosophy dork, and as such, maybe he thought, hey, here's this new idea that I haven't explored yet, animal rights activism. And he informed himself, of course, about animal agriculture, what goes on in the farms, the slaughterhouses and everything. And hey, you know what? That's great. That part is great. Everyone needs to do that. We all need to document ourselves and inform ourselves of what's really going on. And if he decided to go vegan at that point, that was also good. But the problem is, I'm starting to doubt his motives. And because then the guy started acting really weird and saying stuff that just wasn't really, it just didn't seem like the stuff he would say is not something that a vegan would say, or at least not an ethical, animal rights based vegan. So to me, this is what he did. He treated the vegan philosophy or lifestyle as just another fun theory to explore, and not really a thing he believed in himself. And you can see it when he made that weird video about animals not actually having rights. That was extremely suspicious. Then, of course, the ridiculous debate with Michaela Peterson, which wasn't a debate at all. I also talked about this in my previous video about him. It was just a complete embarrassment and so cringy. And man, what a missed opportunity. This guy had so many opportunities that no other vegan even gets. This guy was embraced by the vegan community in a way that, like, so fast and everything, in such a way, and he just threw it all away. And it really, it boils my blood, because here's this guy having this platform, and I don't know, it's so ridiculous, man, so ridiculous. And gets invited to the camp out, does this Michaela Peterson debate, and he even made friends with the likes of Earthling Ed and Joey Carbstrong. Okay? Earthling Ed, Vegan Jesus himself, and Joey Carbstrong, to name just two vegan activists high-profile vegan activists. You know, so oh man, this is really infuriating, you know. And the guy's like goes to France, and he has the nerve to contact. Like apparently he texted Joey Carson like, I'm in France. I can't find any vegan food here. Help me, Joey. Help me. Dude, think about it. I mean, did you buy your philosophy degree or something? Like, did you even go to college? Because how can you be so dumb? You're in France and you can't think of a vegan food in France. You know, there's this thing, I don't know if you've heard about it. It's called baguette. You know, it's a type of bread which is entirely vegan friendly. And it's all over France. Available 24/7 in the whole freaking country. Okay? And I don't know, have you heard of, I don't know, water? So yeah, you can eat bread and water. If it goes to like the most extreme, you know, like, you weren't going to live there, you didn't move there forever, you were just going to be there for a few days or something, doing some conference or whatever. So, you know, yeah, in the most extreme case, you could just, you know, eat some bread and some water. What's the problem? But now, the guy's like, I can't find any vegan food here. Really? You know, I'm a college dropout and I can still find vegan food anywhere. But you know, whatever. Oh, bloody hell. No. Well, what a numquat. And then, that's not a word, I guess, but it sounds hurtful, so I say it. Numquat. And oh man, what a total idiot. You know? And then his video. He's like, oh yeah, I got this IBS and stuff. And then he's like, I won't allow anyone to make memes and to make fun of me and my condition or whatever. That sounds to me like a threat, Mr. Cosmico. Senior Cosmico. And let me tell you something. You don't want memes about you? I'm gonna make a bunch of memes. You don't want jokes about you or your smelly bottom? Well, I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna make all the jokes. Just like the first one at the start of the video with the diapers. Yeah. I'm gonna make a bunch of jokes, and in fact, I won't refer to you as CosmicSkeptic anymore. You shall be known as Skidmark from now on. Yeah, Skidmark. That's your name now. You know, or Reek from Game of Thrones, remember? Yeah, that's you. That's you now. You're Reek. Well, you know, man alive, really. Like and then this guy's trying to play like the victim card or whatever, because of course he is. And showing like all the mean comments and stuff. Dude, you have to understand something. I don't know if this has dawned on you yet or not, but when you're a high profile, I don't know, internet famous guy, and you do anything, you're representing the whole thing. If you speak about atheism in front of non-atheists, to them, in their eyes, you are representing the whole atheist community. The same thing goes with veganism and animal rights. To the non-vegans, to the anti-vegans, you're representing, whenever you speak, you're representing the whole movement. So you made us look like absolute fools in front of Michaela and her fan base. And of course, you're making us now look like complete imbeciles in front of all the anti-vegans. in front of all the non-vegans and anti-vegan meat flakes, pinheads, morons, animal abusers, who will now have a field day with this. Yeah? And they're going to rub it on our faces that, hey, look, your pal, the skeptic, he's now no longer vegan also. You're making a joke out of the suffering of billions and even trillions of animals in this planet. You're making a mockery out of their suffering. You're making a mockery out of their misery. And then you don't want memes made about you. Grow up. I'm gonna make memes, I'm gonna make jokes, because you're a joke. You're garbage. You're nothing. You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, really, you know, it's, I had it with this, you know, it's, woof, you know, whatever. Once again, this video is brought to you by Oops, I Cracked My Pants, adult diapers. When you're in France, go with elegance. Oops, I Cracked My Pants, adult diapers. Well, folks, this has been my video. If I continue, I'm just gonna go off and say a bunch of words that will make this video impossible to publish. So that's why I'm stopping right now. Oh man, I don't know. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I don't know. This video might get, you know, blocked or something. I don't know. I hope not. But I was going to start calling him all sorts of names, and oh, bloody hell. all right. That's it. And you know, as always, stop hurting animals and start turning veganese. Till next time.